Alright, y'all. Welcome back to another One Piece chapter reaction. Now, I know it's supposed to be a One Piece chapter reaction and everything, but surprisingly enough, surprisingly enough, surprisingly enough, the chapter is not the hypest part of One Piece this week. I know, it's crazy. Usually, we're nearing the climax of Wano and everything. Luffy's fighting Kaido, Zoro's fighting King, Sanji's fighting Queen. We're nearing the end of the arc, the whole climax, and I get it. But surprisingly enough, that's not the hypest part this week. The hypest part was episode 1000 that came out yesterday. Came out yesterday. No, came out it came out. Yes, it came out today at 5 a.m. So I stayed up till 5 a.m. to watch it. And this chapter has come out now, not too long ago, 6 p.m. I'm excited to read it. But the real exciting part is the episode 1000. Episode 1000 of One Piece. I made a whole video on that. Check that out. Now, one thing that I didn't mention in the and during that episode reaction was the movie. Shanks is getting a movie. One Piece film Red. I know I didn't mention it. I was too sucked up on the hype of the episode back then. But I was aware of it. I was aware of it. I was just so hyped for the episode. I completely forgot to mention it. Yes, I know there's a movie happening. I'm excited. Obviously, Shanks gets a movie. Let's freaking go. Which does mean I have to assume, at least at the very least, that this is what Oda meant when, at the end of last year, he said that a certain red-haired pirate is going to make a big appearance this year. A certain Shanks is going to make a big appearance this year. This is definitely what he meant. He meant this movie. This movie is going to come out in August of 2022. For the Japanese, at least. I don't think we're getting it over here in the West for at least 2-3 months after that. At least that's how it usually goes. That's how it was for Stampede. That's how it was for Gold, Film Z or Z, whatever. But it's fine. Hopefully you get it by Christmas 2022. We're good. I'm excited to see it, to watch it once it comes out. And yeah. So the story is going to focus on Shanks, but more importantly, it's actually going to have a female character, because Oda got tired of drawing grumpy old men. He said so himself. He got tired of drawing grumpy old men for movies and stuff, so he wanted to draw a female character instead. I don't know if she's going to be the main character, if she's going to be a side character, the antagonist, whatever it is, but he did say he was tired of drawing grumpy old men. So, like... Zed from Film Z, he got trying of drawing Gil Tesoro, which, fun fact, Gil, I'm pretty sure Geld is money in German and Tesoro is treasure in Italian, I think, or Spanish. Italian, I'm gonna go with Italian, or maybe both, I don't know. So there you go, and most recently he drew Bullet for One Piece Stampede. So again, a lot of grumpy old men there. So he was like, alright, time to draw a female character, and he did. So we see a fiery flame or something is what he described her, something like that. So I'm excited to see what Oda has in store for us. And apparently, one more thing. Apparently, Redfield is going to be in the movie. That shocked me too. If you guys don't know who Redfield is, he is the villain of One Piece Unlimited World Red, the video game, the 3DS video game. Now, another fun fact, I've played that video game. In fact, I own that game. I used to own a 3DS. I sold it. I kind of regret selling it, but I did play that game fully. It was a pretty fun game, honestly. It was one of the better One Piece games. Other than Pirate Warriors. So if you don't enjoy Pirate Warriors type games, Unlimited World Red is really the only other good, like one of the few only other good One Piece games. Now, of course, One Piece also has the mobile game Treasure Cruise. So if you're into mobile games, you into One Piece, play Treasure Cruise. I know that has its whole community. There's a whole One Piece, like a branch of One Piece community that's just into the treasure cruise and the mobile games. So that's its whole thing. It's like Dragon Ball and Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends. That's its whole community. So it's kind of the same thing here. But yeah, Redfield apparently is in the movie. I'm not really sure. Does that mean Redfield's going to be canon now? Because apparently, from what I've heard as well, the movie is going to be canon. At least from what I've read, from what I've understood. I might be misunderstanding here, but I think the movie is going to be canon. I'm excited. I'm excited to know whether the movie is going to be a backstory or whether it happens during the events of One Piece, or where we've gone so far. I highly doubt the movie is going to be set after the events of One Piece or after the current events. But hey, maybe Oda wants to be wilding. I think most people are assuming it's gonna be a backstory or something that was set before the events of One Piece. Who knows? Either way, I'm excited for a Shanks movie. And funny, I was thinking like, oh man, can't wait for Shanks to appear for 1 second in the movie and just say goodbye, and it's just that's it. The movie, just like typical Shanks, or like he shows up at the very end of the movie and he's like, I'm here to stop this movie. Oh man, that would be funny. If you guys didn't know, that's what Shanks says when he ends the Marineford War. He comes in and he's like, "I've come here to stop this war." That's the reference there. I've come here to stop the movie. But nah, for real, I'm excited to see more Shanks. We're gonna get hopefully a whole movie of screen time for Shanks because he needs it badly. I mean, we crave Shanks screen time. I swear to God, every time we get Shanks screen time like once every 350 chapters, something like that, something crazy like that. He barely shows up in the story. Yeah, I mean, last time he showed up was like 120 chapters ago or something. He showed up in the Reverie, and he's probably not going to show up again for another 150 chapters. That's typical Shanks behavior. So getting a movie on him is exciting news, which actually got me thinking with the whole Shanks and screen time stuff. It got me thinking, like, I can't think of another fictional character that can produce and like just make so much hype, even though they have so little screen time, like relatively to the length of the story and everything. Shanks has so little screen time in One Piece, but just a mention of his name and the internet breaks. I swear to God, it's just that important. He can just make hype happen. He's just a hype character. So yeah, this movie obviously has a lot of people hyped. Along with the episode 1000, has a bunch of people hyped too. Just in general, people are hyped. So that's not to say that this chapter that's gonna come out this week or that's come out today isn't exciting. It's just One Piece community right now focusing on a bit of other stuff. Not so much the manga this time, but okay. This is at the end of the day a One Piece manga chapter reaction, so I'm gonna get into it here, and not talk too much about what we already discussed when I reacted to the One Piece episode 1000, and yeah, that's the Redfield stuff and the One Piece film Shanks. By the way, I know I said I sold my 3DS, but I still have the game, Unlimited World Red One Piece. If anyone wants the game, let me know. I mean, I might as well sell it to. I don't play the game. I don't have anything to play it on. I kept it because the person I sold it to didn't want it. And like I said, I kind of regret selling it because the 3DS, because the person who bought it off me just left it at his old house and was like, he didn't really care much about it afterwards, and now it's in his old house, and I don't think he can find it again. So the 3DS isn't with me anymore, but I still own Unlimited World Red. So if any of you guys have a 3DS that also want to make a regrettable decision by selling it, let me know. Or if you guys want Unlimited World Red, the game, also let me know. I mean, Or else it's just gonna stay. Maybe I'll just stay and hoard it. Just keep it with me throughout my entire life, and just have it and be like, hey, look, it's a great 3DS game. I don't have a 3DS to play it on. Yeah. But okay, let's get into the chapter. Now I'm gonna pull up the chapter here. We're in chapter, I think, 1032. Yep, 1032. Which is kind of crazy. I started on 1028 now. Yeah, that's crazy. I've done this for 4 weeks already. This is the 5th week. That's kind of insane. Time really went by fast. It felt like yesterday when I was just like, "Hey, well, welcome to my first One Piece manga chapter reaction." Even though I've been reading One Piece for over 10 years now. It's funny that how I went like, how like my first reaction was 4 weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks. 6 weeks ago, because yeah, we had a chapter break last week. I don't really know. But okay, or was it last week or the week before? When did we have a One Piece chapter break? I don't know. I think it was last week. Okay, anyway, let's get into the chapter. So we're on chapter 1032 here. Let's pull it up, and the chapter is called Odin's Beloved Blade. Enma, isn't it? It's Enma. It's Enma. Is this gonna be a Zoro chapter? Is this gonna be a Zoro chapter? That sounds like Enma to me. That's the only thing I can think of. We're gonna get a Zoro chapter. To be fair, we did get a bit of Sanji panels last chapter, so maybe we're gonna get some Zoro panels this chapter. Okay, I'm excited. I'm immediately thinking Enma. Hopefully, I'm right. We'll see. 1032. Here we go. Time to get into it. Came out today, 21st of November. Here we go. This is gonna come out tomorrow, though, on Monday. So, people watching this on Monday, I hope you're excited. Odin's Beloved Blade. Then you see Yamato. Yamato is the one on the cover page. Let's go. Yamato gets a cover page. Let's go. And there's an old woman in the background on a hill. Her little hut on a hill. What the heck? And there's some cats? Is that a cat? Are those cats? What are they doing? What are they carrying? Are they carrying money? Yamato, what are you doing? Reader request black cats and Yamato making deliveries? Oh, they're delivering stuff to the old woman. Okay, by Kokoro Fukada. Hi, Kokoro Fukada. There you go. Shout out, I guess. By Eiichiro Oda. Alright, 132. Let's get right into this. Let's go. I usually take a really long time, like 20 minutes to start reading, so hopefully this is a bit shorter. Hopefully this is only taking me like 10 minutes or something. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go. So what's going on, Izo? Why am I carrying a wounded man around? A wounded man? Oh, Izo. Got it. Sorry, it's just that that message earlier. The outcry about an enormous apparition has me feeling uneasy. Ooh. Where was that anime before? Ah, they're talking about the Kanjuro apparition. But what does he mean by carrying a wounded man is, I guess, Izo's the wounded man. Marco and Izo flying together. Yeah, obviously makes sense. They're crew members. What am I on about? What am I on? These two are long-time homies. Sounds like the castle is on fire. Be careful, Izo. I know. I know. Big Mom's still raging about after she's smashing up Kid-in-Law down there. Marco just flying by with Izo. Cool. The samurai blocking the exit. Bring out the cannons. We're going to burn alive if you don't get through to the open. Right. So Kaido's army are trying to... Well, army is more like pirate crew. Are trying to get out, but the samurai blocking the exit, and yeah, they're trying to get out for obvious reasons. They're gonna burn alive. They're literally gonna burn, because Conjurers set out the whole fire blob apparition. All right, let's go. Second basement level. Okay, so we're gonna go back. Okay, Apu X-Drake Yamato. What am I saying? Apu X-Drake Yamato. Let's go. Second basement level. Wait, young Master Yamato, hear me out. Frick this up guy, bro. Frick him. He went to X-Straight, now he's suddenly simping for Yamato, bro. I'm busy right now, don't follow me. Apu, haven't you learned your lesson yet? Oh, there's the numbers. It's the numbers. Fuga, it's nice to see you again, but I'm in a hurry. Fugaga. You see Yamato running. Alright. Announcement to all sectors from the second floor. The second floor. Ah, what? The enormous fire monster is heading to the basement. Oh! Oh no, that's where Yamato is! And obviously that's where the huge explosions are gonna go off. That's where the army and the huge explosion is gonna go. So, problem. Conjuro's still causing problems. God damn it, he's still alive. God damn it. Huh? A cushion? Oh, it's Brooke? Wait, what's happening here? No, this is hair? Oh! Is that Robin and Brooke? It's Robin and Brooke falling on the number on Fuga. That's funny. Who's? Oh crap! All right, they're being followed. They're being followed by CP0. Oh damn! No, they're trying to get Robin. God damn it! I'm still not sure if they're trying to capture her. I bet they're probably trying to capture her, or if they're trying to assassinate her. We'll see. I mean, I feel like if I was them, I'd rather capture Robin. To be fair, I don't know why they try to assassinate her. Although this should be trying to assassinate. I mean, it's a CP0. If it were the Marines, they probably try to kill her. But considering they're a CP0, I doubt they'd be trying to kill her. CP0 like this like, their whole shtick is to be like to capture and to do stuff like that. We saw it in Water 7. They don't really work necessarily by killing people. I guess they can do assassinations too, obviously, but here they come. We'll just have to fight. Here we go. Brooke and Robin fighting the CP0. They're clashing in. Huh? Hold on. What is that? Oh, the apparition. Oh my god, is the apparition actually gonna take down the CP0? Nah, no way. No way. No way is Conjuro father gonna take out CP0. Come on now. Then my standards for the Cypher Fall in general will fall down so much. Come on now. Oh my god, they're actually getting burned. What? What? How? Come on, CP0, you can do better than that. There's no way you're getting burned by this. Come on, y'all. Huh? Its goal is unknown. It keeps moving downward. It's huge. That's the fire creature they're talking about. Right, so it's gone down there, and apparently CP0 is burning up. Yamato's running. Yeah, what is that thing? It's passing through walls. Going lower? Come on, Yamato, come on. Use your brain. Think. Why is it going lower? Think, Yamato. If it goes any further down... No! Anything about that? Exactly. If it keeps going down, it's gonna get to the armory. Bada bing. Bada boom. So many people will die. You don't want that to happen, Yamato. Save the people. Come on. You can do it. The entire island is going to explode. Fuga, I need your help. Fuga? Oh my god, the numbers is actually going to help Yamato. CP0 is on the other side of the flames. They'll be after us again soon. Let's hurry. Right, that's Brooke and Robin running away from CP0. Okay, yeah, CP0 is obviously alive. Just a bit of a burning, no big deal. Apu here again. Lapdogs of the Celestial Dragon spotted in Kaido's castle. Oh, he's taking pictures. Oh, ooh, that can be bad, That could be a bad look for the world government. Ooh, lapdogs of the Celestial Dragons. What a scoop this is! I bet Morgans will pay big for these pics. After losing their arms broker, the Flamingo, the government has finally stooped to... Don't get in over your head. Oh, the CP0 guy. He's not having any of it. Apparently the CP0 people sent in Onigashima are actually like the strongest of the CP0. So like they're the strongest division. Like even more so than Lucci. So these guys are not to be messed with. These CP0 guys not to be messed with. Right, cause the Flamingo is their arms broker. Yeah. Cause he was one of the Shichibuka and everything. One of the 7 warlords. Don't get in over your head though. Alright. Oh! He slapped him up! This is what I'm saying, y'all. Don't mess with the CP0. I mean, Apu's like father. I know he's part of the worst generation, but he's freaking Apu. Frick him, bro. Frick him. Frick that guy, bro. But yeah, CP0. This especially like this subsection, not to be messed with. Not to be messed with. Apu. Oh, it's X-Drake? It's X-Drake. God damn, Apu got taken down just like that. I mean, I don't think he's actually fully taken down. It's just showing off CP0 strength. X-Drake. Do you think we're not aware of exactly who you are? Of course you know. Come on now, CP0. Then why don't you start with some excuses? Inconvenient truths are meant to be erased. Oh, he's in the finger. The finger thing. Boom! Wait, what? Who exploded him? Ah! Was that Apu? Oh, I guess it was Apu. Yeah, Apu just whoosh. Man, that hurt. Stupid government assassins. Oh, you're still alive. Of course he's still alive. Come on now. But, that CP0 punch obviously hurt him bad. Interesting, that the CP0 and X-Drake are having a conflict. They're kind of on the same side, but they're kind of not at the same time, because X-Drake is a pirate working for Kobe and everything, alongside Kobe and their squad, and they are part of the world government. It's like a secret world government ploy. But CP0 is in a similar vein, where they're, well, celestial dragon assassins. So, And I find it also interesting how the CP0 guy, whoever his name is, says that inconvenient truths are meant to be erased. Okay, because that's obviously what the world government has been doing. That's all they've been doing up till now. Every single inconvenient truth, they just erase it. That's their solution to everything. And celestial dragons have been living good because of that. But that's not the free life Luffy wants. He doesn't want the truth to be hidden. He doesn't necessarily. His main goal isn't to take down the world government. Obviously, he just wants to be free. But world government's ideal and the ideals and thoughts obviously did clash with Luffy's. So they don't really go together. Besides, Luffy's a pirate, so he's a natural enemy of the world government. Alright, let's keep going here. Let's keep reading. Yeah, I know how to use a little thing called armored hockey, idiot. Api's like, I know how to use hockey. Come on now. They're gonna pay now. And you're in the Navy, aren't you? Yes, X-Drake is in the Navy. Shut up. Are you in or are you out? They started this fight. No, you did. To be fair, you did start the fight, Apu. You did start the fight. So here we go. We have you're gonna have an X-Drake and Apu versus the CP0. I wonder how this is gonna go. I'm gonna give it to the CP0 here, personally. I think I would. Apu's like freaking frick. He's a frick. He's bloom. But CP0. I mean, remember these guys are up there in the leagues of Lucci, maybe even stronger than Lucci, because like they've sent their strongest faction and everything, right? I mean, I don't know. I would think they're insanely strong, but maybe Apu and X-Drake have something I don't know about. I don't know. We'll see. Seems like though the CP0 might be taking a detour from chasing Robin to fighting these two. I don't know. They do have some squabble with X-Drake and everything, seeing as he's a secret Navy agent and everything. We'll see how that goes. Of course I'm in! Oh! Apu landed a hit, but seems like the other guy, the main guy, has managed to jump out of the way from X-Drake. Alright, outside the dome, Zoro versus King. I'm telling y'all, Enma, this is why the chapter is called this. This is why the chapter is called Odin's Blade or whatever. I'm telling y'all, this has to be it. Zoro versus King. I hate how it says Zolo. Oh, yeah, I love how you can see Momonosuke still trying to make the clouds to keep the island the island Onigashima away from the main capital. I like that. So there's King flying about in his pteranodon form. Oof. And there's Zoro down there. We can see him with that little bubble. Sang. Oh, what the frick is he doing? What is King doing? Ooh, what is he doing with his head? Huh? So he's supposed to pull on the back of his crest like that? What is he doing? Imperial? Deep right? What? Is King launching his head at Zoro? What is that? What is that face he's making in the bottom right? What is that? What are you doing, King? Steak! Oh my god! I hope Zoro was able to dodge that. Ah! Okay, seems like he might have gotten away from that. How can you block that? It's like a laser beam. Oh, holy crap! The pteranodons of the ancient past hunted their prey just like this. Ah, damn. Zoro's dealing with a flying opponent. And we know with Sanji, he can fly too, so he can deal with flying opponents. But Zoro's gonna have to rely on his sword's shockwaves, like cutting the air so hard it causes shock blades, like cutting shock blades, and if they hit you, they cut you. That's what he's gonna rely on, or something like that. Because, Zoro can't fly, not like Sanji can. And Sanji's not necessarily flying either, to be fair. He's just jumping on air. That's really all he's doing. He's jumping. He like uses his feet to jump. It's a Rokushiki trick. It's like the Cypher pole people, like how they can strengthen their bodies and fly, jump in the air. They can also use Soru to run faster, etc. That kind of stuff. Dang it, I had no idea. 360 Panda. I can just imagine. I can just hear his voice actor saying that. 360 Panda or Pound Phoenix. Shot it at him, but it seems like King was able to dodge it pretty easily, to be honest. I gotta figure out a way to land a hit. Otherwise, I'm just wearing myself out. Yeah, exactly. Because you can't really block his missiles, and you just keep dodging. You're gonna get tired eventually. Your stamina's gonna run out, Zoro. What you gonna do? I'm guessing that flame on your back is another Pteranodon feature. It's not. It's not. It's not. That's just part of his Lunarian body or something, because he's Lunarian, right? Like people of fire or something like that. I'm tired of this guy lording it over me. I gotta knock him down to the ground first. 3-sword style? What's he doing now? Black rope dragon twister. Oh, this is the thing he used in a. Pretty sure he used this in Fishman Island. Black rope dragon twister. All right, King's caught up in it. He's shielding against it pretty well, though. It seems like he's blocking the slashes with his wings. Alright, Zoro. Even that doesn't seem to work. What are you gonna do? I love how every panel as well, Zoro's just so ripped. He's so buff. Like he's he's definitely a big difference between pre-time skip and post-time skip Zoro. He's just so like buff now. I mean, look at this panel. Look at the panel where he does the black rope dragon twister. Look at his freaking shoulder and biceps, bro. And his triceps. Like, look at that. Look at that. He's freaking ripped. To be fair, out of every Stroud member, he works out a lot. He works out like every day. Man's strong. He's had a lot of training. One of the strongest people in the world, obviously. So, well, yeah, pretty strong. I mean, I'd say he's like in the One Piece universe right now. I'd say Zoro is definitely top 20 strongest people in the world for sure in the One Piece universe. I would say so. I wouldn't say so at the beginning of the series. At the beginning of the series, but his current strength is definitely up there. So some people even argue he's top 10. I'm not really sure about that one. There's a lot of strong characters in the series. I mean, there's Rayleigh, here's King, obviously. There's Kaido, Big Mom, Luffy himself, right? I mean, you can think of a lot of strong characters right off the bat. Kid, Law, you know, I can keep going. Shanks, Mihawk, right? These rival. There we go. I've already mentioned like 7 or 8 names or something there. Maybe not all of them necessarily stronger than Zoro, but they're definitely, definitely not people Zoro can beat either really. So yeah, but I do think he's top 20 for sure. Maybe even top 15. All right, here we go. Where are we at now? Oh, yeah. So between the dragon and the dinosaurs, you guys soak up damage like nobody's business, huh? True, but in my specific case, it goes even beyond that. That's why you're the lead performer. That's why you're king. He can just soak up damage and he can fly. He's got everything. Fine, I'll give you a sword fight. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy a good duel. Oh God, King, don't get cocky here. Don't get cocky. You're fighting Zoro. You've got the flight advantage. Stay in the sky, bro. You're fighting Zoro. You do not want to underestimate Zoro. My man will not go down. I've hit him with a few slashes, yet he's not bleeding. His wings move, so I know they're not ornamental, but I can't be sure if he can use them to fly. Ah, got it. So is Zoro here saying that he's not sure if his wings are the reason he's able to fly? Oh, or if he can use the wings to fly? The flames keep burning on his back. I assumed they were part of his powers, but apparently they're not. Yeah, I don't think his flames are part of his powers. His flames are literally part of him. Like it's something about like I don't think he's like a normal one of the normal human species. I think he's like a Lunarian. He said it himself. He's like a Lunarian guy. He's like a fire guy. I don't think it's part of his powers. I think he's born that way. I think there's something else going on here. It's also interesting how he's wearing a mask. It reminds me of Karakuri in the way he's wearing a mask, but Karakuri was just covering his mouth because obviously, from his Karakuri thought it was ugly. He didn't want to show it, but because he wanted to be the perfect man. But in King's sake, King's situation here, he's not just covering his mouth, he's covering his entire face. He's got a whole mask around him, and he's got armor all over his body and everything. So, what is Zoro gonna do? What's the plan? Is he a fishman? I don't think so. He's a Ludarian. He's not a fishman. Giant blood? Interesting theory. No, I bet it's from some race I've never heard of. Exactly. He's definitely like a different race. He's not a fishman. I don't think he's a giant. It's definitely like that Lunarian thing. He's a fire guy. It's interesting though that it's a race Zora's never heard of. Doesn't seem like it's a common race. He's not a mink. He's not a mink. He's not a fishman. He's not a giant. What other races have been seen in One Piece? We've seen other races, haven't we? Like, let's think of Big Mom. Big Mom has a whole bunch of races. We've seen the three-eyed people, like Pudding. She's got 3 eyes, an eye on her forehead, but she likes to hide it, so she looks more pretty. But Sanji accepted her and was like, "You're so beautiful." When people typically called her ugly for it. But let me think. What other races are there in One Piece? There's the fishermen, obviously introduced with Arlong, right? We got the minks who were introduced obviously Carrot, Nekomamushi, Norashi, all these guys. You got the giants, of course. These guys were introduced all the way back in Little Garden, all the way at the start of the Grand Line. I can't think of any other races. Most other people are either like devil fruit users who have turned animals, or something along those lines. Let me know if there are any other races you guys can think of. And obviously now we have this in this introduction of a new race, these Lunarians who are born with fire. Very weird. I gotta solve whatever this is, or else I'm not. Oh, he's getting smashed here. Zoro's getting wrecked. What are you gonna do? Or else I'm not gonna be able to beat him. Zoro's freaking on the ground. Bro, I swear to God, whenever Zoro wins a fight or like comes back from a fight, he's always like near death. He's always like, man, I'm about to die. I have to pull off the sickest like freaking attack you've ever seen and kill you. Is this where Enma comes up? The name of the chapter? Enma? Or Odin's blade or whatever? I gotta solve whatever this is. Alright, Zoro. How are you gonna solve this? What are you gonna do about his flames? About his wings? What are you gonna do about his powers, bro? What's that sound? A shamisen? No, that can't be right. It's your sword! I freaking knew it. Enma's acting up. Enma's acting up. I freaking knew it. I knew it was something along those lines. Oh my God! Enma's freaking sucking his arm. Okay, that sounds a bit mad. Okay, you guys get what I'm saying, bro. Like his arm is getting. Oh my God. Oh, Enma it's acting up. No, what are you doing? Don't cut away from Zoro. Oh, you do this every time. I swear this manga does it every time. It did it with Sanji too, but at least with Sanji, it came back because like Sanji just called Zoro and was like, "Yo, by the way, kill me. After this is all over, kill me." But nah, for real, Zoro, man. Look at his arm. It's like at the beginning of the arc when he was first using Enma, and then he cut off like the entire bit of the island. Oh God! All right, treasure repository. Oh, here we go. We got freaking Orochi again. Shamisen playing? That's nonsense. Oh, it's just like what Zoro said. In the midst of battle? What trick is this? It's coming from the next room. Shh. It's so bright. Someone's in there. Is it an enemy? Do they know I'm here? What's Orochi looking at? What? Komurasaki? What? Wait. What? Wait, what? What's Hiyori doing here? What? Oh. Have I died and gone to heaven? Or is this just a dream? Like, is any of this for real? Or not? I'm so confused. What is Hiyori doing here? Or Komurasaki, I guess that's her freaking stage name, or is her popular name. But I know her as Hiyori now, Momonosuke's sister. What are you doing here? What is happening? Obviously Orochi's still trying to get to her. Nah, bro. Hiyori was just using you. You frick. You're ugly anyway. Nobody wants you. Frick you. You're a horrible human being. Since that terrible day, I have not spent a night without dreaming of you, my dear. I cannot forget you. What the frick is this guy saying, bro? This guy's freaking wilding. What does Hiyori have to reply? Wait, why is Hiyori here though? What was the last thing Hiyori was doing? Wait, let me think. What was the last thing Hiyori was doing? I can't remember. There's so much going on in Wano. I genuinely don't remember. Did Hiyori go up to Onigashima with them? I don't remember her going to Onigashima. Didn't she stay behind at the island to help the people? Unless you're telling me this is some dumb like Kanjuro acting up. You know, like making a painting of himself, like faking, like the way he faked himself as Odin. Now he's faking himself as Hiyori. Unless there's something else going on. Alright, let's keep reading. I haven't even finished the chapter. This is the very end. Let's just finish the last thing here. I cannot forget you. And then Hiyori says, neither can I, my lord. I'm always by your side? I'm so confused. If this is a dream, I don't want to wake up. To be continued. What? I... What? Why did the chapter end with that instead of just ending it with a cool Zoro moment with Enma or something? Like, what the frick? What was that all about? What is going on here? I don't even know what I'm supposed to think of this. Huh? I mean, I'm glad we got a Zoro-focused chapter at least. Oh, we also had the entire CP0, X-Ray, Kapu, and Yamato thing going on. That was cool. We also got some more Brook and Robin. That was all really cool. And at the very beginning of the chapter, obviously, we saw Marco and Izo flying about. And the samurai blocking the path from the pirates who were going to burn alive because of the apparition. The apparition going down to the armory. We had a lot of stuff going on this chapter. A lot of stuff going on. Very confused at the end here. Very confused. Like, everything made sense. You know, Zoro activating Enma. Or, like, something going on. Odin's Beloved Blade, that's the name of the chapter. Yeah, I mean... Makes sense. I knew it was Zoro related. Don't worry. I know about stuff like this. But, interesting chapter. I wanna check what Hiyori was doing last in One Piece. What was she doing last? Why is she suddenly here with Orochi? And why she's saying, like, I've missed you? Is she trying to use him to help the samurai win this war? Or maybe she knows about the armory stuff. And because Yamato's not going to be fast enough to stop the armory from blowing up the island and killing everyone, maybe this is her way. Maybe she's trying to she's trying to use Orochi's horniness for her to have him stop the apparition from going to the armory. Have her stop Kanjo's thing from going to the armory. I don't know how she plans to do that necessarily. She seems like she's got him tricked for now, though. I mean, he's completely lusting for her, but I don't really know. I'm really confused about the end of that chapter. I'm really not sure. Wait. What was the last thing Hiyori was doing? Let's check, because I'm actually very interesting. Very interested to see here. Let's see. So, ignoring Kawamatsu's objections towards giving away Enma, Hiyori proceeded to explain more about the two swords that were in Odin's possession. She once again implored Zoro to return Shusui, and Zoro agreed with her condition. Hiyori later told Kawamatsu and Zoro that she would not be meeting their allies yet, as she did not want to distract them from their preparation for war? Got it. The name Hiyori means weather. Okay, cool, fun fact. But that is the last time we saw her. Yeah, because I know we haven't seen her for a while in the manga. We haven't seen her at all since Onigashima really started. This chapter is the last part of this chapter. I guess we gotta wait until next chapter and see more information. I mean, it's coming out next week. I can wait a week, no problem. Sure. Very good chapter overall, though. I'm confused about the end, but that has nothing to do with the quality of the chapter. It's just because I don't know what's going on doesn't mean it's bad, you know. But otherwise, great chapter. Had a lot of things going on, a lot of things in a single chapter. You know, we had the CP0 chasing Robin and Brooke, the apparition burning the CP0 a bit, and then we forget about Robin and Brooke all of a sudden because the CP0 is now fighting X-Drake and Apu, who were just a second ago with Yamato. Yamato's running away. Meanwhile, the apparition is going down to the armory. So, you know, you can see a lot of stuff going on all at the same time. And we don't even know what Robin and Brooke are doing now. So that's that. We do know. Right, they were running away. Right, yeah. No, they were running away and we're like, they're on the other side of the fire. Let's run because they're going to keep chasing after us. Okay, I remember now. I remember. So, yeah, I hope that shows to you guys how much was going on in this chapter. I've even forgotten that happening. And of course, we had a whole solid chunk of the chapter, almost half of the chapter, just about Zoro fighting King and Zoro trying to figure out how to beat King, and more on this King Lunarian stuff and about how he produces natural fire. Very interesting. King from another race, which is cool. People might be thinking, before I say that, I wanted to say a bit like, I find it interesting that Zoro has never heard of this race before, or a race he's never seen before. Seems like in general, these Lunarians aren't really like a well-known race, or maybe they're almost an eradicated race. That could be it. I don't know. I don't really know how that works. Maybe the world government had something to do with that 800 years ago in the Void Century. Who knows? I don't know if these Lunarians have any connection to anything else in the One Piece lore. Really? I guess we just gotta wait and see. That's how it usually is with One Piece. Every single question you have might be answered within the next 10 years if you're lucky. Nah, but okay. Sure. I'm excited for the next chapter. Like I said, the most hyped thing going on with One Piece this week is not this chapter. As much as this chapter was exciting, you know, Zoro and Enma and everything, that's gonna get a lot of One Piece fans excited because Zoro's one of the fan favorites. Everyone loves Zoro. Everyone loves Zoro. So many people have Zoro as their favorite One Piece character. He's a big fan favorite. So I know there's a lot of people who are gonna be very hyped up about this chapter. Not saying I'm not hyped up for Zoro. I love Zoro too. I'm just saying in general, the One Piece community is a lot more hyped for this chapter than last chapter, for example, which was about Sanji. I feel like they'd be, because Sanji, well, he's very he is pretty loved in the One Piece community too, but Zoro's definitely the one with the biggest love. People love Zoro, so a Zoro chapter is always gonna be a hype chapter within the One Piece community, which is great. Great to see that Zoro, at the very least, I'm happy Zoro's not an underrated character. That's good to see. Good to see people love him as much as I do. And yeah, like, I guess I don't really know what's going on with the end bit here. Treasure repository, shamisen playing? That's nonsense. But Zoro's saying the same thing. What's that sound? A shamisen? No, that can't be right. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Is the treasure repository close to where Zoro is right now? A shamisen? No, that can't be right. I gotta Google a shamisen. Is that an instrument Hiyori's using right there? Or Komurasaki? I don't even know if that's the real Hiyori. Not shamisen, shamisen. Yeah, it is. That's okay. Yeah, it's the instrument Hiyori's using. Got it. I think it's a Japanese instrument, or at least it's like. At the very least, it's Asian. Yeah, it's Japanese. Okay, it's Japanese originating instrument, and Wano arc is very Japanese, so it makes sense. I've hit him with a few flashes, yet he's not bleeding. His wings move, so I know they're not ornamental, but I can't be sure if he can use them to fly. And then he says, "A Shami-san, no, that can't be right. And then he starts screaming. He does not start screaming. Do not take those words out of context. Enma is... So, did Hiyori or this Komurasaki, if it's not Hiyori, is she the one that... Is she the reason why Enma is acting up? Because Hiyori was the one to give Zoro Enma. But can she control Enma beyond that? Maybe she's trying to help Zoro out? I don't really know how that works. Or is it just like Enma's acting up because Zoro's about to lose or about to die here? And it's like it's this sword's natural reaction to want to help its fighter win the fight. But Zoro isn't strong enough to handle it or something like that. So his arms going like... Yeah. His arms getting sucked dry though. Hey, I don't care. I'm saying it. His arms getting sucked dry. There's nothing left of his arm. Shamisen playing? That's nonsense in the midst of battle. What trick is this? It's coming from the next room. Ah, it's bright. Someone's in there. Is it an enemy? Do they know I'm here? Komurasaki? Have I died and gone to heaven, or is this just a dream? Since that terrible day, I have not spent a night without dreaming of you, my dear. I cannot forget you. Neither can I, my lord. I'm always by your side. If this is a dream, I don't want to wake up. Yeah, I'm still as confused as ever. I don't really know what's going on here. Hopefully you guys watching this have a better explanation or can make me understand some more. If not, we'll just wait for next week for more info, hopefully. I'm going to be back next week for another chapter reaction, as always, obviously. So, yeah. Shamisen. Hopefully that's how you pronounce that. Shamisen. I don't know how if I've butchered the name this entire reaction, I'm sorry. It's not on purpose. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I don't know. Good chapter. Confused about the ending. But overall, I enjoyed it a bunch. Another solid One Piece chapter, another solid week. I mean, more than a solid week. This has been one of the best weeks for One Piece since the start of the year. I mean, the other hype One Piece week was when One Piece hit chapter 1000 and we had that epic Luffy chapter. So, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what's going on at the end. But I will not let that, fly. I will not let that. I'm not going to judge it too quickly because I don't know what's going on right now. So yeah, we'll wait until we get more information and see the full context of things there. But okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Right. Another thing I'm interested in is, before I say my goodbyes here, Zoro says his wings move, so I know they're not ornamental, but I can't be sure if he can use them to fly. I'm interested if the wings are part of his Lunarian thing or if they're part of his powers, his Pteranodon powers. I wonder if his wings are actually like, oh, every Lunarian has this. Wait a minute, in hell, doesn't he? When he went to the moon, didn't he meet people with wings? Right, Lunarians, Luna, the moon. Of course. King has connections to the moon, surely. NL moon. I'm gonna Google this real quick. Real quick. NL obviously has to. But wait. Oh my god, they've got wings. Why do they have wings? Yeah. I'm looking at this chapter cover, and there's people with wings here, just like King. But they don't have fire on them. NL's just staring at I think drawings on the wall. I don't know, y'all. The moon is obviously gonna play a big role here in the One Piece story, and then NL. She just gains a huge, just like, army of soldiers from the moon. What is going on there? Moria. Interesting. Interesting. One more thing before continuing with this moon stuff. These Lunarians. And now to the moon. And now goes to the moon. These guys with wings. They don't have fire coming from them. What about the Skypea Shandians, I think they're called? Shandia, yeah. Did they have wings? They did! These people of Skypea, Viper and everyone, I remember them having wings. So the Sky Island people also have wings. Are the people of Shandia or the people of Sky Islands in general, are they related to the Lunarians? They have to be. There's gonna be a connection between the moon, the Sky Islands, and the Lunarians. There's gotta be a connection. I love how Skypea has turned out to be one of Skypea by the end of the series, I swear to God, is going to be one of the most important arcs in One Piece. Even though some people have skipped it because they find it boring, I swear to God, it's going to be super plot relevant and important. At the very least, lore-wise, it's super important. Because there's so much going on with Skypea and Nell and everything. Oh my God. Alright, but I'm going to need there. We can leave this Lunarian and King and Wing discussion for another time. And the moon stuff. We can, plenty of One Piece people already talking about it. So, yeah. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter reaction. Chapter 1032. Next week, I'll be back with the chapter 1033 reaction. I hope you guys can catch me for that as well. I think it's going to be a good chapter. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Because it hasn't come out yet. But I've enjoyed this so far. Still going. We're soon reaching the climax of Wano. This arc should end next year, like I've said before. Excited for Film Red. Hopefully by the time One Piece Film Red comes out, Wano arc is over or very. If it's not over by the time One Piece Film Red comes out, I'll be stressed. But yeah. Hope you guys have had a happy One Piece episode of 1000 and a happy One Piece chapter 1032. In general, hope you guys are having a good time. I'll see you guys next week or tomorrow for more Final Fantasy content for people who want Final Fantasy content. Umineko coming maybe soon. I'm trying to get the time to record it as soon as I can. Alright, y'all. I'll see you guys then. Peace.